issue. Now another trick that I always recommend to people that's really impressive, and this is like a life hack in a way, is let's say you had streaks with somebody, you had streaks with like 50,000 days, and randomly the day on the 59,000 day or whatever, you would forget to Snapchat them back and you lose your streak. Well, there's an easy way to get it back, and it's much easier than you may think. So as long as you have the credentials for your Snapchat account, all you have to do is make your way over to your web browser, and you can just Google something like this, Snapchat streaks support or whatever, and you can go ahead and find this specific one that says Snap Streaks. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and read through this specific panel, and then at the very bottom it'll say need help with something else. You want to go and click yes, and it'll go and say contact us. And you want to click my Snap Streaks disappeared. So you want to go ahead and click that. You'll get into a bunch of different stuff over here. And this is exactly where you're going to need to fill this out. Now, this is going to take a couple seconds, probably a couple minutes for you to fill out. It really just depends on how important that specific streak was to you. Now, as you can see, you have to type in your username. So you have to have that specific account's username access. And then it'll go ahead and ask you for the email associated with that account. So you can go into your Snapchat settings and find out what email that is. Your phone number for that account as well. That's very important. The device you were using. So if you're using like an iPhone 11, you type in iPhone 11. If you're using a Samsung Galaxy S20, you'd put that specifically right there. Now here is what you need. You need to put in your friend's username right here. So that specific friend that you're trying to get a Snap Streak back with, you want to go ahead and put that right here. And then right here where it says, when did you start having this issue? You just want to put in something like, oh, I was trying to Snapchat somebody back, but it said, apparently Snapchat was down and I lost my streak and this and that. You can just make something up like that, but kind of blame it on them, honestly. And then it'll say, how long was your Snap streak before it expired? You just put in the number that it was. Did you see this icon? You can say no. I've heard that works, but you can say yes as well. So it's totally up to you. And then you can just add in extra information. You can just say, my Snapchat was down apparently for everyone and I couldn't go ahead and resend it or whatever. You can kind of go from there and kind of make something up too. And then at that point, you just go ahead and submit it. And then you pretty much go from there. And hopefully in a couple of days, it'll go ahead and get back up. I've even heard a couple of hours it can be recovered. So that's basically if you run into an issue where your Snap streak is disappeared, and you can go and get it recovered by going to this specific website, which is very important. So